Here's some more college basketball highlights for you. Right here on Bluegrass Sports Talk. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with more videos like this. Also, give the video a like and a share.
He's got the 10 bodies to do it.
South Carolina controls the tip. They are in their maroon, their red, and of course Auburn in their white. Baker Mazzara has it with 7 on the shot clock. Good interior pass to Broom, who works his way for a layup.
Yeah, because there was not much of a window at all for Broom. I mean, South Carolina defensively the best in this league at guarding the ball, staying in front of you, making life tough.
Pretty finger roll. He is so much better.
He develops a 16, 70-foot jump shot. He will be a lottery pick.
Great cut, nice. Mazzara, yes.
Yeah, Bruce Pearl's so good at lifting his offense. That little circle cut, banana cut for Chad Baker Mazzara. An Iverson cut that he then curls off of. And a good little hip screen by Jalen Williams.
Bruce Pearl will do this all game. Guy that's really played well for them has been Denver Jones. That ball denied by Boyles there. Terrific block.
Good defensive team, and they make life difficult when you get the ball inside the two-point part.
Very, very difficult shot there from Chris Moore, the one-handed floater. Right in the game, Murray Boyles into the game. Pass down, and that's an easy one. Wow. He went up, and it's a foul on Cardwell. Gray came down, and the ball through the basket.
His purpose and intent just blows up the hips of Cardwell, moves him out of the way, and then right through the contact again. Man, what a physical finish.
Baker Mazzara, originally from the Dominican Republic. Look at the speed at which KD Johnson plays, and he kisses it off the window.
Get it on the move, touch and go into your turn.
He had 23 points in that first game back on Valentine's night. There's the big-time block from Cardwell, and instead, Gray didn't dunk it. He went to just lay it up softly.
Made 5 threes the first time these two teams played this year. Cardwell got
6-year extension to stay there. South Carolina, KD, dump off Broom. KD Johnson impacting the game with a layup and now an assist.
Higher. That go-touch action right there. I'd call it a NASCAR cut all year long because it's speed into a turn. And KD Johnson is a big-time SEC athlete. He
right back to him. And a little fade away, that drops.
He's starting to grow in his game, Holloway.
Stroke of his.
Watch Holloway right here. He's going to shot fake into his way into a pull-up two. A little bit of a fade, step back. And
in fact, there's not a player on South Carolina, Jimmy, who has more than 1 field goal. Mazzara driving again. The floater goes his game. Felt good. This crowd's starting to feel it. The Auburn Tigers.
That fast from one side of the floor to the other in transition, you'll get a good look.
Good hands by Jones. They got another chance here to run out. Broom baseline, lays it up and in, and he's got a chance for 3.
They're in all gas, no brakes mode. Janai Broom with a forceful, physical drive. That's your post player, Ravi, catching the ball 22 feet from the rim and attacking off of 2 bounces. Auburn goes to cutters, and Colin Murray Boyles erases the cutter. Has constructed
great guards,
his
right?
roster this year. Yeah, I got dynamic guard play. Another really good play call by Bruce Pearl. You've got to hit him. You've got to have a meet and greet. About this point right there, boom, and Colin Murray Boyle it all. It gives Dylan Cardwell a free run to the rim.
Donaldson looks good. He hits the 3, and it's the Auburn Tigers starting to run away.
Under Bruce Pearl.
Broom raises up, and he knocks down a 3.
4 games in a row, and you look up, and Carolina's in the Final Four.
100%. Go back a few years before with Auburn's guards and what Kemba Walker did for Connecticut years ago. They'll be formidable. Under 4 here, and another drive, and another dunk, and that's a... Holloway pulls up from way downtown, and he knocks it down. What a difference it makes for Auburn if that guy's going to become...
His play calls today were on point. They were not going to be easy in this Nashville SEC tournament this year.
South Carolina did its job. Lamont Paris, they come up short in the tournament, but they have moved the needle in the right direction. We'll see them again in the NCAA tournament.
Now, like Kentucky before them, when they struggle defensively, they are vulnerable. In their 10 losses this season, opponents have averaged 92 points a game against them with their starting five, but Micah Handlogton did not see much time last night. And Handlogton gets scored on as Nick Pringle comes flying down the lane.
Well, they want to drive Florida's guards because when the help defender comes over, there's that pocket pass. You've got to dive hard to the rim. Well executed there.
Third meeting in 24 days between these two teams. Alabama won on its home court in overtime by 5, 98-93. Samuel leads it short, and then Florida hammered them 105-87 on senior day. A layup. Reitzel gets it right back, and it finds Nelson on the dive. Banks it in. Perth, Australia. Jaron Stevenson on the floor for Bama. Here's Griffin. And back to their leading scorer, Sears. All conference versus all conference, and Sears wins this one. Mark Sears in the matchup in Gainesville had 33 points, drew 8 fouls. A good chunk of those points came in the last 5 minutes of the game when it was already decided, but Florida could not stay in front of it.
When he showed the ability to attack with the right hand as teams sit on that left, he's got to be able to do it both ways.
Condon had a mouse in the house. When it's really the guards that get most of the scoring opportunities by far. Shot clock at 5. Nelson drive, running hook. Hey, Magic Johnson, where'd that come from? Didn't Magic do this against your Sixers in the playoffs, or in the finals, when you missed the hammer and the Gators coming the other way? It's been 2.5 minutes since Florida's made a bucket. Aberdeen push shot is good.
You cannot go underneath that. You have to stay connected to these shooters and fight over the top.
Pulling right down the lane. Let me ask you, though, from a defensive standpoint, does it make it more difficult when Mark Sears is the one setting the screen for the shooter?
It can, but they've got it. There they go again. They're going underneath.
Out to Reitzel. Tried a wraparound pass, nearly threw it away. Well, Reitzel Jr. with the drive over Handlogton.
That's outstanding defensive effort by Hauk. He guarded several guards on that play and cleaned up the miss.
Pulling for 3. Florida on a 10-0 run. Here's Sears, was open for a split second. Ball fake and a spin, try to put a little masse on it, and then
that Florida has really dominated Alabama when you consider what happened down in Gainesville.
Clayton somehow keeps a dribble alive and bounces to Richard for the jam. Florida, the back cut, left it wide open for the jam for Richard. All right, thank you. Tyrese Samuel commits the foul. That's his first. Handoff to Estrada. He's got Handlogton on him. And through the double, found Pringle, who got it rejected by Samuel.
To Alyssa's point, this is an Alabama team that has seen themselves down double digits. They do not panic because they know how explosive their offense is. This one feels a little bit different, though, with the way Florida's had their number for 3 consecutive halves.
Maybe Tyrese Samuel nudged up against one of them and said, hey, can you just leave that back in the embassy suites, please? Handlogton reverses in, and it falls in.
He didn't. All SEC player did not win the Community Service Award.
Condon's got 9. I think he served the community that night. In and out from, and Sears fighting for it. Gets it to Estrada for the layup.
22. You don't typically see this type of effort, but watch Sears and White here. That he's going to be the first to the deck. Dive on this loose ball. Get it to Estrada for the 2. Address what went wrong in this game and in the film room.
Stevenson collecting some points late. Disappointing loss and a real gut punch for this team. And then they went in midweek to Florida on the Gators senior night and lost their 2nd in a row. Sears with a beautiful reverse.
You know, this is a Florida team that, like I said, not too long ago, Clayton puts a bow on it.
Florida will run the clock out And the Gators, for the first time in 5 years, will play on into the weekend and make a semifinal appearance. They get Texas A&M tomorrow night. Been a good week to be Golden, that's for sure. Arrived in Nashville. They are taking over the town and taking over the building. They won the very first SEC tournament in 1933, and their goal is to win this one. Cats take the floor for the first time. Sit back, enjoy Kentucky and Texas A&M with a semifinal spot on the line in Nashville. Ogana Onyenso wins a tip. DJ Wagner controls the offense for the Cats, second in the nation, nearly 90 points a game.
They got a three-headed monster, including Obaseki with the ball to complement the other two guards.
He has been aggressive. Nobody touched it. Obaseki just moved in the starting lineup a few games ago, and he splashes down his first attempt.
Well, second chance points is what A&M lives off of. That is a huge part of their offense.
Coming off a 25-point game, here's Fierro. Been playing with that bandaged left thumb for about a week. Reeves fires from three. And Wildens Levesque. Radford gives it up. Wants it back. Will fire. Here we go. We got a shootout brewing in Nashville. Sounds like Rupp. And an A&M turnover. Alone. And Shepard knocks it back with the steal. First bucket for Reed Shepard tonight.
And then the turnovers. Wow, the quick hands by Reed Shepard. The amount of deflections and live ball turnovers he's able to get.
Edwards, and now to Wagner. Good. DJ Wagner. To Edwards. Blew the bunny. And it's ripped out of there by Henry Coleman III. Obaseki to Radford. Hard to the rim, and the layup's good. Bump and still got it in.
He said it's something we emphasize to our guys coming in, so I challenge them. You got to get to the rim.
I think every coach emphasizes that. It would be coaching malpractice if you didn't, as Antonio Reeves throws in a three. But, Dane, it's one thing to tell your guys they're really good on the offensive glass. You got to keep them up. It's another thing to execute because they are the best in the nation.
Yeah, and they didn't give up too many offensive rebounds. It was actually only 6. But A&M was 5 of 6 on those second chance opportunities and make it 6 of 7.
Yeah, there's that 7th offensive rebound, despite the success they had running wide open in the first half. Radford crosses over Edwards, and another Kentucky block. Cats 5 of 10 in the second half. Obaseki drives on Big Z, goes right through him and lays it in. There's no rim protection for Kentucky. Taylor into Mitchell. Banks it in. What a play by Wade Taylor IV. He's got a 22-point night.
In that last huddle, Buzz Williams coming over to his team, hugging all of them, putting his hands on his shoulders, loving the effort that they're giving. Henry Coleman saying, guys, in this last 11 minutes, we all got to be disciplined.
Taylor tees it up. Another one right down the fairway. He's got 28.
So you get a 4th foul on your All-American that sends him to the bench on that questionable call, and it leads to 3 points for A&M. Ooh, that's a tough break for Kentucky on that possession.
Cats need to turn it up on both ends. Wagner out to Dillingham, a deep 2, good. Foot was over the line. Radford just worked Edwards, and it's the largest lead of the game for Dillingham. Over to Shepard, and now to Wagner, who drives. Dillingham, top of the key, good. 21 for Rob Dillingham, 5.5 to play. The Cats still have life. And just like that, Taylor torches the defense and throws it in and rips it right back. Dillingham puts it on the deck, finds Edwards for the dunk. First bucket for Justin Edwards.
Big Z into the lineup now to add some size at the rim. But Cal saying plenty of time, guys. Just a couple of baskets, we'll be okay.
Well, there is 0 rim protection. Texas A&M is 14 of 17 at the rim. Now Mitchell inside. And here's Reeves on the other end, and he answers. Dillingham crosses over. 1 minute to play. Here's Reeves. They just can't get a clean look. And now Dillingham has his shot blocked. Taken away by Obaseki off the tip from Taylor.
Nobody can wait to get them in the tournament. You don't want to face them on your side of the bracket, but you know you got a chance because of their defensive miscues.
Late surge for Dillingham, his 5th three. Top 2 seeds have been eliminated from the SEC tournament. First Tennessee, and now Kentucky. 7-time Cats have allowed 90 points.
And it is controlled by Mississippi State. Man-to-man defense for Tennessee. They're in the white and orange and all black state. Took Hubbard a little while to get going yesterday. He's 13 at the top of the key, being closely monitored by Ziegler. Tolu Smith backs his way deep down into the post, and he gets it up over Adu. Ziegler pushes, banks right into him, and that's an easy layup for Zakai. Ziegler, what a strong move. Strong to the hole. What a start for the state. Us down. Vescovy. Got it.
Yeah, he's got to be hungry, not only in this game.
Smith has done a terrific job dealing with the double, and if a triple team shows up. Gainey, that's good. That's a 3.
That's why they put him in the game, Rick did a couple of minutes ago, knowing that he can ignite this offense.
Also very capable of going on a 10-for-10 run.
No doubt. And now Tennessee with their 3rd different defender on Hubbard. Now Meshack. And just at the drive ability of Mississippi State. So impressive to start this game.
James Davis does it again. Their defense has been outstanding. Ziegler. Connect. Needs one to go through, and it does. Can't come to that size. And that touch inside. At 36-19, and a bad pass turnover. 2 seconds to go. Yes! What a way to finish the first half.
Extend the defense, give nothing, and Dalton Connect with a lazy pass. And boy, look at the black jerseys, 3-1.
Where do the points come from? Can they get Connect going? Corner 3, that's a tough one. It was contested with Hubbard.
The ball, man, they make life difficult.
Ziegler in amongst the trees, maintaining the lead. They're increasing their lead.
I've got Connect today, and so far DJ Jeffries has been that guy.
Hubbard open 3. Yes, that's the bottom.
That is a layup. You forget about Josh Hubbard as the out-of-bounds trigger guy and letting violent cut into a jump shot. It is over.
It is, and it may be over. It's just amazing to watch Dalton Connect sitting on the bench, given what he has meant to this program all year long. Ziegler will launch a high-arcing 3, and he finds the bottom as well.
Buddy, and said, this is about will. I don't care if you take another shot. You got to guard, bro. We got to guard right now.
Connect on Matthews. He has to give it up. Meshack trying to take over here. He's got the last 4.
Man, this feels like a huge possession for Tennessee if they have any life in them at all.
Well, Ziegler. Yeah, that's 3.
To keep Tennessee with a little bit of a pulse. Jimmy Bell jumps out, but then jumps back, and Ziegler reads it.
Ziegler again. And again! 12-point lead now for Mississippi State.
Mark, again. They're awfully close.
Ooh, corner 3, and that is a silencer. DJ Jeffries in the house.
25% three-point shooter on the year, but man, he shot it with confidence.
That's no good. Rebound, Mississippi State. And an outlet. Jeffries with the finish. Made an appearance.
As you're getting ready to get on a jet for 15 hours to Seoul for baseball.
At some point, I'll think about your jet. But they beat them earlier. They know they beat them earlier.
The better team won today. Tennessee was the better team overall in SEC play.
First time since
today.
2010.
Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with more videos right here on Bluegrass Sports Talk with David Woods. Also, give this video a like and share it with a friend. Have a blessed day.